What's going on, everybody? Brad here, back with another toy review for you guys. So we're going to be taking a look at the Dennis Nedry Getaway Pack. I don't always do reviews for every single item that I get, but this one kind of warranted a closer look here on the channel. I've talked about it plenty, but this is a pack that from the outset really disappointed me on a whole. I think there's a lot of different things that are missing from this, whether it's the stripe or logos or just not really my favorite kind of Dilophosaur, or different paint jobs like between the shirt and the jacket there. So there's a lot of different little things here that are, plus this part, that are bugging me overall. But it's the case of, which I found myself doing, the case of, I guess, FOMO. Fear of missing out on a figure like Dennis Nedry, because despite the paint not being perfect on the shirt there or the logo missing, I still felt the need to pick that figure up. That was one that I really wanted, and I didn't know how else to do it. You know, there's no other way to do it currently outside of picking out this pack. And it's a bummer because I didn't necessarily want to support an incomplete package like this one with the missing stripe and all the other stuff. But I did find myself buying it, as you can see here. First off, gotta say, I do love the packaging, the way this thing was set in here with the incline, the decline there, this awesome looking backdrop, basically straight out of Jurassic Park. This spot where Dennis Nedry caught the Jeep, got stuck, and got attacked by the Dilophosaur. I think, it's presented perfectly. It looks really, really great. The mirrors have been taken off so that they don't get stolen, so that's a good thing. But and the stick is, I think the stick's back there. I don't know. Yeah, he comes with the Dilophosaur comes with a little spitter thing that you can put in there like all the others. But yeah, outside of the issues, I think this is a very, very cool set. The fact that this has a canvas roof that you can take on and off, that's pretty impressive. That's awesome. Dennis Nedry himself, very, very cool. We haven't gotten this figure outside of the Amber collection, so we did get that a much taller figure inside the Amber collection. So anyway, it's very, very cool. I do want to go ahead and unbox it, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, that was a fairly impossible task to open this and still keep this somewhat intact. So as a collector of, sometimes these card backs and stuff like that, it bums me out because that's so beautiful, and to trash it, I'm just like, oh, I wish there was a way I could keep it and salvage it, but can't get the mirrors off. The mirrors were in here. You can't get them off without peeling that off. And then, of course, Nedry and the Dilo piece back there. You can't get that off. You had to bust this side open and reach in there and twist those things because they've got these big pillars on there to hold it on. But I guess we have to say goodbye to this amazing artwork here. So thank you for everything you've done for me, and we'll see you later. So there you have it. There's the Jeep with the mirrors on now, so that's a good look. That looks nice. You got Dennis there and the Dilophosaur with the spitter piece in there, so that's cool. So what are my thoughts? I don't know. It's good. It's fine. I think once this thing is on my shelf and displayed, I will eventually forget about the missing stripe here, so let's just cover that up. And then, of course, the tires are not printed on. And one thing that kind of bummed me out about this pack was the fact that this is, the Dennis Nedry. This is supposed to be the Dennis Nedry Jeep, and it's missing a winch. Like, it's got this plastic out winch, but it doesn't work. It's not utilized or anything like that. But on an old version, Jeep number 18, we were able to do so. So it's kind of a bummer to not be able to do it on this one. So let's take a look at this a little bit closer. So we'll move these guys out of the way for a second here. But yeah, you can take this off, I believe, here. So that's pretty easy. Got a good look there. I do like that look. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And it does reminisce of a lot of like Kenner days with their different vehicles and stuff like that. So it does look pretty cool that way. I'm getting like vibes of the, and I don't remember the name of it, but it was like a capture vehicle with like the Jeep that kind of, the side that came out, and you could like target up a dinosaur there, and then capture them. This is pretty cool. I do like this a lot, how it looks like that, and the fact that this is just like a separate piece. Feels like a real Jeep. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we'll pop that in there. And actually, you can see there's just like pillars in there that you can easily just put on and off there. So that's cool. I miss the concept art or the original prototype, I guess, that had this whole part canvassed as well instead of just the red there, so that's a bummer. But yeah, I do like this. I like the wheel in the back, looks great. The bumper, sure. It's a cool piece. It's a cool piece. I definitely like it, and I now have, I think I have all the you know, these kind of Jeep iterations. I have this one, the launcher, and then the winch Jeep. So but that's it. I don't have any other ones really, any of the RC ones or anything like that. But this is a cool one. I did want to bring in the RC Jeep here. It's not gonna fit fully here in the shot. So take a look at the fronts. But yeah, man, how good does that look with that stripe? You know, comparatively speaking, I got all the characters in there. That looks so good compared to that. So that's a little bit of a bummer. Obviously, you can tell the wheels are missing the BF Goodrich all-terrain, what does that say, TA, so that's missing that. And then that winch in the front, it's a bummer that this one works and it's pretty cool. I forget how it works, but yeah, you just kind of, I guess you can pull it out here. So that's awesome. That is such a cool feature and a nice play feature there for everybody, and a good feature for like collectors too to display on a shelf. So it's cool, and you can tell the difference between the back here, with this one has the roll bars there that are covered in like the fabric, and this one does not. It just has this straight red frame. So I'd have to check. I don't know what the original Jeep looks like, if it's red or not. I forget, but it's still a cool look either way. So I like it. I like it. But yeah, I guess there's not too much else to compare there. Got some Jeep logos and everything. Looks good. This is different here. It's missing this paint in there, so that's also kind of a bummer. Didn't realize that before. But yeah, otherwise fairly similar. That's nice. I do like that wheel on the back. This part's missing some paint as well. But overall, this is a better Jeep. It's nice to have a variant, I guess, of it, but it just seems like a cheapened version, to be honest. So there's that. Let's take a look at the Dilophosaur next. So here is the Dilophosaur figure. You can tell that paint job looks cool there on the frill. You know, I've never been a huge lover of the Dilophosaur toy in general, mostly because of this frill. I'm not a fan of, you know, the hinge and everything. It's fine, but it looks kind of goofy, as you can tell there. But you're not supposed to focus on that. You're supposed to kind of just look at it like this, and that's about it. So standard pose, I think they've all been posed identically, if I remember correctly. But I'm not a huge fan of this one. The paint job is just okay. It's fine as a variant, but I think there is a better paint job out there on a Dilophosaur, and it's not this one. So let's take a look at some other Dilophosaurs next to this one. Okay, so here are a few different Dilophosaurs that I have. I think there's other ones out there. I don't know if I've picked them all. I don't think so. But so you can see there's two that kind of look like the original one. So it would be these two. This is the new one, and then this one. I actually do like this paint job on this figure overall a bit better. I think it more so replicates the one from the film. So I like the green base a little bit better. The striping down the back, the paint job on the back is more reminiscent of the original Dilophosaur. And the frills, it's hard to say. I do like this frill, but that frill's not too bad either. So overall, I think this one replicates it more for me. I don't know what this one came with, if it was with anything or not. This one's like a water feature one where you can kind of squeeze the stomach. And this one, I did say before, I think they've all been the same, like posed the same. This one's a little bit different because of that water feature on there. But I do like this one a lot. That one's pretty cool. This one, I don't know where this came from or what it is, but it's just, it's like the most basic. It's got a little bit of paint down here on the tail, nothing on the back, and it's minimally painted on the frill there. It's just a red that kind of fans out to a whiter color there. So overall, I think, you know, these two most replicate the one from the film, but I have to say that I enjoy this one a bit more. So that's why I'm kind of bummed out about this one, that it doesn't look more like this one. But I do also want to go ahead and take a look at the Amber Collection version as well. So let me go ahead and bring that in. So you can see here, it's kind of like a mix between the two, right? Like it's got I don't know, it's hard to say. It's kind of a mix, but this one does really feels like the film version to me, so that's pretty cool. And it doesn't have a hinge or anything like that. It's just got this extra feature that you can kind of attach or detach, so that's pretty cool. But overall, I mean, the vibes are similar. They're not too different. Yeah, this paint job looks a lot better to me than any of these. But if I had to say one looks more so like the other, it would be this one and this one. So that's my little analysis there. Sorry, new guy. I like the old one better. And lastly here, I did want to take a look at Dennis Nedry himself. I think this is a pretty awesome little figure, despite some issues with the paint job and everything. So he should have a logo, like a Jurassic logo on here, and then his undershirt should be, I think it's like a darker color, like a black or something like that. But overall, I mean, this does present Dennis Nedry to me. It looks like Dennis Nedry. I think the sculpt is even a little bit different on the face, so that's kind of cool to have a slight variant. It's not too different or distinct, but still pretty cool. And I love that we do get the yellow coat figure in the 3 3/4 inch figure scale. So that's pretty cool. I do want to compare him to some of the other ones. So I guess first off, let's bring in the Dennis Nedry from the Amber Collection, since it is the same one. So you can see, not too different. I do have a different head on this one. It's got the, I felt like this is the best one for this figure, was to have the, you know, I just got spit on face from the Dilophosaurus. Actually, I do have it right here as well, but here is, this is Owen from a different toy line from Hasbro, but you can see the face is very similar. It's like near identical, just basically, you know, just bigger than the other one. So, pretty cool. I like the glasses much more on this one, on Nedry Owen here. So that's pretty cool. But just wanted to showcase the difference of the figures there. So going back to this, you can see there's much more detail there on the figure, as far as like the undershirt is painted differently, and there is like a name tag, so that's cool. No, there's no name tag or anything here. And then that logo, you get that Jurassic Park logo right there on the shirt itself, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's not on here. It would be nice to have it on there. It's not like a deal breaker, but it would be nice to have that on there. So anything else? Nothing else really major different about them. So yeah, that's the difference there between the 3 3/4 inch scale. He's like, it's like his baby son. That is hilarious. That scale is too funny. I almost I didn't realize how big this one is and how small this one is, but that's a pretty good glimpse at the size difference there. So this is tiny child Dennis Nedry and his dad. So that's pretty cool. But I do want to go ahead and take a look at the other 3 3/4 inch figure, which is in here.
I'm totally unappreciated in my time.
And you can't really see him, so there he is. But I think this is the superior figure, being inside this Barbasol can and everything. Super original idea to have this and then have that feature where you press down and he says some lines from the film. It comes with a bunch of different features. Oh, I forgot the stick. I gotta find the stick. It's in there somewhere.
You didn't say the magic word.
There you go. That's pretty awesome. So it comes with a lot of different features, and let's take them out and just take a little bit closer look. So you unscrew this. Somehow it pops off eventually. Is that not it? Oh, there it is.
Say the magic word.
Yep, I know. So I like this backdrop too. It's super cool to have that, you know, Caribbean backdrop there or whatever it is. And then here we go. You can see the difference. The faces do look a tad different. Slightly different there. But overall, you can tell this is the same guy, same character twice over, so that's cool. But I'd have to say overall, overall I do like the Hawaiian shirt Nedry a little bit more. So, yeah. So I think that it probably about wraps it up. There is the complete package. Overall, I am very happy to finally have this. Definitely bummed about a lot of the different things, and I think you need to, we've obviously voiced our opinions to Mattel, and I think they understand the value of these little details that we want. And who knows what the process was behind the scene, why these things got cut, why these things look the way they do. It's definitely a bummer, and I hope that we can get a little bit more quality control in the future. And I just think we need to voice our opinions in a polite way and not get too angry about it. But overall, I'm happy to finally have it. Glad to have a Nedry. Another Jeep, sure. I'm glad about that with the canvas top. That's pretty awesome. Dilophosaurus, I don't really, I don't need it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. We'll probably have some more reviews coming up in the near future. There's been a lot of fun toys coming out recently, so I'm sure we'll take a look at them not too far in the distant future. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to stay safe out there, be kind to everybody, and as always, enjoy.